Hello, hello, YouTube. It is lucky day number 13. I just spent about 10 minutes reorganizing some of my notes, just deleting some stuff that was left over from previous sessions that we've solved since. I'm sure it's not perfect, but just trying to trim the fat where I can because this document is it's getting pretty big, and I don't want to have to spend too long looking for the things I actually need, you know. So trying to just keep it trimmed down a bit. Keep it trimmed down a bit. Anyway, let's hop into day number 13. Same old, same old. Let the house take us where it takes us. Prioritize new stuff, and when in doubt, you know, look through our goals and try and check off some of the big stuff. I'd really like to try and drain the fountain today. The problem with that... Oh yeah, we should have 4 allowance now. Nice. The problem with draining the fountain is we don't have space for all the water. You know, we need that like separate tank in the pump room. And for that, I think we need to get power to it. So yeah, we'll see if we can... I really would like to try and get power to a room today. The boiler room, getting power to things seems like a good goal. There's a lot of things that require power, and I'm sure we make some progress for any of those rooms. And we've made the boiler room more common, so hopefully we do find that. Trading post. We don't have any items to trade, so this is a weird one, you know? Like, if you take this, you have to come back for it. You have to. So I think we're gonna just take the root cellar, because in our coat check, we have a detector shovel. So hopefully we can find a coat check and utilize these dig sites. And right, this is in here. I'd love to say I did that on purpose, but I didn't. I forgot this is where it was. We are immediately taking a screenshot of that. And I think I'm gonna put it in the people tab. Feels like it should go in the people tab room, but why is the family tree here? I guess just because the root cellar, you know, roots, trees, just made sense to put it here, but alright, well, more dig spots, so let's hope we can find our coat closet, or a natural shovel, maybe. I wonder if you can have both. What happens if you have both? Interesting. Never occurred to me. We've found the coin purse in the parlor quite a few times. So it appears some rooms do have a higher chance of certain items. I'm gonna note that. Probably in miscellaneous. My lights are flickering in here for some reason. Some rooms higher likelihood of items. Parlor coin purse. I'm gonna start a list. And see if have a higher, yeah. See if that pans out to mean anything. Okay. We have our first full line, and it does spell a word. It spells 8. That's good, because I was slightly fearful that, you know, I was gonna go through all this work and it wasn't gonna start spelling stuff, but looks like it is, so I'm very curious to see where that takes us. No free shovel. No free shovel. Alright, we really want to find the coat check. To remember, there's dig spots in here. I'll have to remember that. Wow. Ask and you shall receive. Yeah, I mean, that's a no-brainer. Let's grab our detector shovel. Ding ding. Actually, no, we have to ring the bell. Ding. Oh god. For some reason I thought it wasn't here for a second. Detector shovel has been returned to you. And we'll keep our coin purse, but this is good. Now that we have this, we can always throw something in it at the end of the day, too. This should be an S. Stag and tag, yeah. I love seeing that pan out. What do we got? An old rusty nail. Rude. Remind me what this actually... It makes a greater chance of, yeah, coins and keys while digging. You got old tin can. I guess technically both those things were metal. As were you. This is tough. Okay, got some coins. How many? 4, and then 5 because of our coin purse. Wow. Okay, that was tough. Only one dig site yielded anything. Very rude. 3 keys. I think I'll use one on the trunk. We determined trunks seem always worth it. Especially since last episode, or maybe 2 ago, we found 2 ivory dye in a trunk. That was crazy. But trunks are way better when you have the sledgehammer. That makes them so good. Oh, wow. The double dye is bonkers. I mean, I think that's way too good. Not too good. I mean, it's rare. You know, you don't see it much, but it's awesome. I think we're happy to see security here. I think we're good with that. Yeah, we'll just have to look for, we'll have to keep a lookout for utility closet. Anything that needs doing in here? I mean, I can place a special order. We're yet to have filled one of those yet. Okay, this mountain, you're new. No, you're not. Peak and P. We have seen that one before, but it's an empty spot in our table. Just added this one. C blank A blank K. That is... What? The heck word could that be? Rank? Rank 8 saves? Sales? I don't know. I don't think we're gonna guess that until we've got more information. Okay. Yeah, should we change any of these settings right now? This should be 0. Yep, I like always just double checking that. Keycard system. I think we are gonna set this low until we find a utility closet. And then if we do, we'll come back and we'll set it high. And we always want to make this unlocked. Unless we have a card, you know, then we don't have to do that. But, and then from here, let's log in and place an order in the commissary, just because I feel we should always do that while we're here. And, I mean, we're yet to have, like, placed an order and actually come to get the thing the next day. Oh. Wow. So if I am really trying to get a certain combo done, I can come in here, make a special order, and then really roll looking for the commissary the next day. Cool. Well, I'd like a magnifying glass then. 1 to 2 days is tough, because like we don't actually know if it's tomorrow or the day after. But yeah, cool. Hopefully we can find a commissary tomorrow. That'd be great. Let's go forward. Forward. An early laboratory. Cool. I think I want to take this because we can actually set up an experiment and get some use out of it. Because the last time we found the laboratory, it was like one of the last rooms we drafted, so we didn't get to make any use of it. I also would just like to look at all these things again and see if any of them mean any more to us this time. Lab tech. I'm gonna try and remember her name because when we go to the library and order the like drafting help book, it'd be really funny if she had taken that out. That'd really be hilarious. Metal detector going off. Hello, little coin. Yeah. Requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Yeah. I really want to know what this is, but I don't even... I mean, I can't even test it without power, you know? Oh. I didn't notice this arrow last time we were here. The arrow pointing towards the machine. Okay, but these numbers only go to 10. And this goes to 12. I still don't understand. Don't understand this. I was hoping maybe some time away would have helped clear that up a little, but it didn't. Oh, hey, there's a sketch on this wall. Where's the other one? Oh, and sand. This is an S. Do we already have this room? Above security? No, we didn't. Alright, throw an S in there. I can't wait to get out on that side. It's really surprising we haven't found a way out that side yet, because we've seen the garage quite a few times, you know? We have not seen any rooms that seem to lead outside from here. So, unless it's like a really rare room, I don't know how we're gonna get out there. And this is no different than before. Although these two missing is interesting. I'm gonna look up a real periodic table. Periodic table of elements. U. Those two are missing on the real one? Well, not missing, what do they say? Those are words I don't know. Lanthanoids? Oh. Okay, that's because there's a big jump in the atomic numbers there. Lanthanoids and actinoids. I don't know what those are, but that gap is real. That's on the real periodic table. And as far as I can tell, all of these letters are correct. Those are the real... I don't remember the word for the two-letter indicator of the element. Can't remember that. I don't think this makes any more sense. I assume this has something to do... Oh yeah. Okay, I was gonna say, I assume it has something to do with the freezer. Lab technician Randolph M. Is he in my people tab? Okay, there's two lab techs. Kimberly Thompson and Randolph M. Another lab tech. Right, there's this. Yeah. This is what we wanted, this is what we wanted the magnifying glass for. Okay, I have a feeling that will be a big hint for the freezer. I'm also just thinking about the fact that, I mean, the furnace freezer combo seems pretty obvious, but is there a way to, like, increase the pressure in the room? Or decrease the pressure in the room, you know? To melt the ice? That'd be interesting. Spending a lot of time in this room again. It's just, there's so much to it. It's a room with a ton of stuff in it. Alright, let's build an experiment, see what we get. How about this? Electronic mail, yeah, you're a lie. You're a liar, you red lying liar. Experiment setup. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we got. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then each time you eat an apple, each time you unlock or bypass a security door. Gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. Gain a star. Gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 die randomly. Wow, that's really good. The 5-step penalty for red rooms is tough. That is the one I'd like to go. But realistically, I think it's more likely we do this one. Unless we find a kitchen, and in the kitchen we can buy a bunch of apples, but apples aren't guaranteed to be sold. The laboratory is probably amazing if you find it after already knowing, you know, one of these elements. Right, I think we're gonna go with this one. I mean, the red room we can at least guarantee 35 steps. Yeah, we've got a ways to go. It feels bold to be taking something that would possibly lose us steps this early in. I think I'm gonna go with this one. And I think I'll take the star. I'm gonna take the star. This one would be much better for this run, obviously, but stars are great. Stars, I really love stars. They're an easy meta upgrade, you know? Start experiment. Cool. Research logs. Ah, cool. Tells us what day we got it on and how many times we triggered it. 0 triggers is tough. Pause experiment. Ah, cool. Okay. Good to know we can do that. Now, one thing I have not tried from the... Oops, forgot to put in the password. Come on. One thing I have not tried is actually logging into a different terminal. We're yet to have multiple terminals. At least I think so. Maybe we've had the opportunity. We haven't actually tried it yet, but view active terminals. Okay. Security. So now we can run the security terminal from here? We can. Okay. I'd love to bump up the card system, but I don't dare do it yet. Not until we've actually found a way to deal with all the locked rooms. Tough. Could be a good passageway. Because the passageway has ducts. Vents. So if we find a boiler room, I think I'm willing to do it. Throw a passageway there. And we'll try northward first. And there's our observatory and we're out of gems. Ah, man. Out of gems sucks. We have 3 rerolls. We could use one here, because there's no way I'm taking the weight room right now. And unless we actually have a nursery or something, I don't see a need for a bunk room. We have the reroll. I think I'm going to use one here. Maybe this is a silly use of it, but hey, there's a commissary. That is a commissary. Oh my god, we don't have a gem. Duh, same problem. Oh, archives would be awful to have here. Dark room, I believe, also has vents. Is that on our list of rooms with vents? Ooh, dark room isn't on there. That could mean we just forgot to add it. 'Cause I could have sworn it had. Speaking of, I'm gonna add laboratory. Laboratory. And I don't know if archives has it either. Well, I'd rather take the dark room than the archives. The archives is brutal. That's so tough. So tough to deal with. Yeah, flicker. So, the other day we found an item in here, but we didn't find the item until we turned the lights on. So I just want to verify that I don't see sneaky item laying around in the dark. I don't. Okay, cool. Dark room does have ducks. Dark room. Adding it to the list. Alright, so we're still hooked up. We're still connected. I don't think I'm willing to use a key on that yet. Not yet. Both locked. I'm gonna go back down. We don't have a ton of steps, but we're leaving a lot of holes in our drafting process right now. We got it. We got the boiler room costs a gem. Oh, that's so mean. That's so mean. Okay, we take the storeroom so that if we get offered another boiler room, we have the gem. Gosh. Maybe I should have gone back out and dug. Oh. Okay, there can be dig sites in the storeroom. I guess any, like, unkept room. Hey, another key to the secret garden. I assumed that was really rare, but now we've gotten it. We've gotten it again. That's very surprising. What was I in the middle of saying? Any, like, unkept room could have a dig spot, I guess. An ordinary key. Cool. I do like seeing that. That's nice. What position are we in, and do we have this room? Third from the bottom, one in. We don't have this room yet, so... Clock and lock. It's a C. Alright, it looks like crack is gonna be a good guess for this. We'll see. It's crazy how few we have up here, you know. We gotta get up there more. Alright, we have a gem. We should really avoid spending that gem until we know if we're gonna get an opportunity for the boiler room. There's the utility closet. That's nice. That means we can crank up the key-carded doors. It's a terrible spot for it, really, but we take it. We take it. We want to trigger our experiment. Give me a gem. Okay, some more coins. Wow, we're rolling in gems right now. I mean, this coin purse keeps triggering. I don't know this one. It's driving me nuts that I don't. I don't think there is any reason to do... we'll turn that off, and we'll turn this back on. It's good to have. Definitely turn you off. And then I don't think there's any reason to do this puzzle again, but I'm gonna just do it. Okay. Now, is this switch gonna already be down? It is. Can I flip it back up? No. Okay, cool. I assumed there'd be nothing more to this, but just gotta dot all our T's, dot all our I's, and cross all our T's. Okay, we can change the security settings from here, so that saves us a step. Okay, cool. Cool. We're up to 4 keys now, so I think I'm willing to go use some of those keys in the dark room, rather than going all the way back down to the entrance hall. That bedroom does kind of help with the step count of going all the way back, but we're already on 27, so we have to be careful. We have to be careful about that. We've only got 1 gem, so we need to hold on to that. Huh. Interesting. So I looked pretty closely at all this, so I think anything on the counters can't be seen without the lights on. Do we have this slot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't. Okay, what do we got? Chart and cart in each. Looks like we're gonna have the word 8 again. Small games 8. Sales crack 8 sales. I don't know. Need more information. I feel like I'm on Wheel of Fortune. I'd like to solve the puzzle. Go north. No. Go west. Oh yeah, the garden key. Use a key. Give me boiler room, that'd be so cool. Commissary. We can't spend the gem. We will happily take a dining room. As much as I'd love to take the den, we need the gem from the den, but I think we go dining room because we are short on steps already. We're kind of short on steps. We do have $28. I mean, the commissary would be awesome. There's a chance we can buy a bunch of gems there. I think I have to go dining room right now. I think I kind of have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we've got a G there. Yep, tiger and tier. It's a G. Let's draft this one. Oh, I should have thought about whether or not I was getting something connected to vents there. That didn't even occur to me. Okay, vents, important here. Oh no. I don't think any of these has vents. I mean, chapel doesn't. Monk room obviously doesn't. I don't think the secret passage does. Brutal. Redraw. This is kind of our only chance at getting power to the lab. Okay. Laundry room does, but it is a dead end and costs a gem. The weight room takes half our steps. The weight room taking half our steps is terrible, but I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. Oof, minus 12 steps. So awful. Hey, broken lever. The broken lever sets off our metal detector? That's surprising. Hey, we're gonna get 2 stars out of this room. You have the arrows too. The only other place I've seen those arrows was in the den. None of the other clocks have had them. Okay, in our goals, I have listed figuring out the friggin'... I don't even know what I wrote. What did I write? Figure out the arrows on the clocks in the den. I'm gonna put den/weight room. Interesting that they're in 2 different places. It is the same arrows, at least. This room. Do we have this in our notes? Second, 4th column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th rank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have an E currently listed. Stage and stag. Checks out. Cool. Alright, okay. We should get a star here for clicking this. Well, I didn't see it pop up anywhere. Why is it all dark? Oh, because the security card system is off. Uh-huh. Uh, Patio would give us a gem. I mean, I think we have something waiting for us in the mailroom, and I don't want to spend our gem, so I'm gonna take the mailroom. But order placed. Package will be delivered here the day after drafting. A dedicated mailroom in which incoming and outgoing post and packages are sorted and then delivered. So the package is delivered the day after. Does that mean I have to actually come the day after to get the package? That's too bad. I thought the package would be waiting for me. This should be the same from our dad. Later, alligator. So cute. Man, I really thought the package would wait for me. That's too bad. That's really too bad. I don't know if I would have gone with this otherwise. Yeah. We figured you out. Yeah, this was one that said, did they ever prove he was the one stealing the mail? And also note here. Okay, well, now we'd really like to make sure maybe we should start a new section of our notes. Yeah, so we're gonna have things for tomorrow, and each day we go to play, we'll move those to today, and then we'll take notes in the tomorrow section. That's how I'm gonna manage that. While we're at it, I think we ordered a magnifying glass in the commissary. Yeah, cool. We did that as well, I forgot. Alright, and we're down to 10 steps. God, we gotta bum rush the 8th rank. We get to the 8th rank, we get our dining room meal, and then we mess around with the rest of this stuff, because otherwise our day ends. None of you are connected to vents, to ducts. Ah, that sucks. Spare room to guarantee we get to the 8th rank. Spare room doesn't have ducts, does it? I mean, it's an unfinished room, maybe it does? Ah, damn. Ah, it does come with a dig site, though. A key. Okay, cool. That's good. I'll take that. Always happy to see a key. Workshop, den, corridor. I would really like to take the den here. I'd prefer to take the den, really. And it's got multiple doors. The corridor being unlocked is nice. I'm gonna take the den here. And then before we even go in there... Oh, though I do want the gem. It costs us 2 more steps to go in there and then back. I think we go in there... No, I think we go back to the dining room. As much as I hate to leave the gem behind. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Maybe it's worth grabbing the gem. Ah, man, I think it's worth grabbing the gem. Gems just maybe get you new rooms, you know? Okay, where are we at? We are 1 from the top in the 4th row. Crow and crown gives us a C. C right there. Sorry, I'll show you what put a C right here. Don't know what it means. Alright, back to the dining room. I should draft from here though, because this gives me a star. Well, I think we're going chapel. And that ends our ability to connect the lab with power. Unless we re-roll. Unless we re-roll. I think the archives has vents. I think. I don't know that for sure. Is it dumb to take the archives? It is, because it's just going to make finding the boiler room that much harder. The archives is a really big negative. Ugh. I am going to spend the reroll. Though it really hurts to use on this. Well. Oh my god. 8 items? That's crazy. That's... wow, that's a lot. That's worth 3 gems. Well, we're not getting our vents. We're not getting them. I will take the observatory. I'd consider the library if it was facing upward, but it's not. So I'll take the observatory. We're not getting our vents today. We're not getting the laboratory powered. It's too bad. Experiment successful. Up to 13 stars. Oh yeah, because we also got one just for coming to the observatory. What do you got for me? Ooh, Clavis and the North Cross. Or the something cross? The Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. And where are we? We are 3rd column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th rank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have this room. Plain and this guy. We keep not getting this. I don't know. This one stumps me for some reason. I can't get it. Crazy. Alright. Oh my goodness, we almost screwed ourselves on the dining room. I forgot this didn't connect here. That's crazy that we almost just screwed ourselves like that. Yikes, cutting it close. What do we got? What are you? Kind of stew? Country stew pie. Boiled chuck stew, layered, and then baked to perfection, topped with a mashed potato parmesan crust. 20 steps plus an additional 10 if you have a boiler room. Oh, that's so mean. That's so mean. Why are you gonna do this to me? How are you gonna do me like that? That's... I feel messed with. I feel intentionally taken advantage of. Yeah, rubbed in my face that I haven't found the boiler room. Thanks a lot. Dick. Alright, go draft off the observatory, and hopefully we can get behind the foundation, find the controls, and then we do still have to go, like, around to get into it. We'll still have to get into the foundation, you know? This is a little circle into the observatory. Right here. Four keys is not a lot to be pulling a great haul here. And we don't have the gems to choose a cloister. Man. We can take a workshop. Not that it's not getting us anything. Oh, it's not good options. Great Hall could really screw us. Which door does the Gate Hall open? Or the Great Hall? East. The Great Hall opens the east door. There's a chance. I'm gonna take the Great Hall. I'm gonna risk the RNG for it. Now, the metal detector, I think, will tell us Sorry about that. Sister sending me a song. I think the metal detector will tell us what room the lever is in, because the lever is usually in a room with stuff, but it's going off in all four corners. Except this one. This one's very faint. Okay. Yeah, so there's something in here. There's something in here. And... no. Something in those two, I think. I'd love to find a locksmith right now. Oh, I've been played? I've been freaking played? Why is the metal detector going off here? Oh my god. Bro. You have feet. Look at them. Okay, this should still beep over here though. Oh, you dunce. You dunce. This room. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, but it's not the lever room. So the room with the lever is not always the one with the little table with gifts in it. So, the Great Hall, I think we know 2 of the doors lead out. 2 of the doors are empty. Do we know that? One of the doors has the lever and one has the goodies? Maybe we don't know that for sure. Ah, okay. 3 from the top. In the middle. We don't have this one yet. Okay. Let's see. Oh man, this is a combo we haven't been able to solve either. We've seen this one before. Killing me that I can't figure this one out. I can't get this one. Ah, it's too bad. Okay. I'm gonna give up on it. We really wasted that key. That really does suck. But don't be locked on me. Okay, huge. That's great. Wow, this is a killer rotunda, I think. As much as I'd love to take the guest bedroom. Oh, we can't take the rotunda, we don't have the gems. Okay. Unless it's worth it for the library. I think I'm gonna go guest bedroom. Oh, but last time we theorized that maybe we need a room with a door. Oh, just because of that, I'm gonna go library in case this would screw us. We have to go the safe route here. We don't want to accidentally. Yeah. Okay. You do need a door. You need a door into the back. I'm glad I did that. I'm very glad I did that. Wow. The animation, the sound. Okay, now you're gonna lower a little bit. Stop. So I can get in it. Nice. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. Now hopefully... oh god, it's gonna be tough to get there. We have to either sneak our way through, or sneak our way through over there. Oh man. Okay. The foundation does not reset each day. So, even if we don't get there today, I think we can still go down tomorrow. I think it will be in place for us tomorrow still. Okay, we don't have this room. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We do have this room. It should be an M. It should be an M. Time and tie. Yeah, cool. Alright, this should be our checkout slip. We have done Sightseer's Guide and Swimbird. Now the fixed stars I should have checked. I should have checked that that is the name of the book in the observatory. I think it is. I'm gonna skip it for now. We'll come back to this. Next time we go in the observatory, we'll check. See if it's called The Fixed Stars by Richard Witt. And we'll go History of Orindia. Also, a history book, I imagine, is gonna have a lot for us. Yeah, how to draft and use the directory. A history book feels like something that would really hopefully fill in some of our gaps, some of the gaps in our knowledge. That longest day is so funny. 321 rooms, wow. Hallways are our most frequent. Again, aside from blueprints would be pretty likely. Red letter. I don't think we'll see anything new over here either. It's just fun to check, fun to look at. Most time spent in the workshop. Oh man. Is that the room I was in when I had to go play soccer? If it is, that's upsetting because that will have really thrown off our stats. Like I don't think anything's ever gonna beat the workshop, and that's kind of too bad. I'd prefer the actual stats. That's more fun. Just like we threw it off with the entrance hall by redoing our notes in there. Parlor, the nook, the pantry. Yeah. Maybe one day, servants' quarters. Maybe one day. Most avoided. Yeah, commissary because we never have the money. And now today we've got the money and we can't find it. Mean. Game is mean. Game's being mean to us. Okay. Ah, this is awesome. I love that we got that. Alright. North through the Great Hall. And I mean we're not great on steps. We do still have step problems. I think it's okay that I used the key here because yeah, it required a key from the den. Conference room I think is cool. I don't the only reason to take archives is in case we find the greenhouse, because we have the broken lever. But again, I still don't think it's worth getting into the antechamber until we can open the north door. I think. It'd be crazy it'd be so funny if I'm wrong about that, but archives is too big a penalty. I'm not willing to do it. Conference room. Did the Great Hall have sketches? Yeah, it did, and we couldn't figure them out. A banana. 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 Like a minion. Yeah, there's nothing useful ever written down here. There's the fake safe code. There's no way I've missed this every time I've come in here, right? Right? But if it's new, why is it new? Who's having meetings in the conference room? Oh man, I'm gonna go look at my footage for this one. I have to know, is the game gaslighting me or am I gaslighting me? Okay, all notes that take place and all meetings that take place in here have notes that are put in the office safe. Okay, this is a hint. It's not. I was gonna say it's a hint that this safe code goes to the office safe, but it's not. This safe code doesn't work. Jerksicle game. Now I'm like, now I gotta double check all of these, you know? I mean, we got played. The game played us. Alright, what do we got here? Second from the top in the middle. Hose and house, right? Yeah, I think we've gotten this combo before because we laughed at the idea that this is a house. To the point where, like, it almost makes me question if that's even really what it is. House minus hose. Yeah, we wrote down U for it, and I think it's gotta be. I think it's gotta be. What ends with UCT? The only thing I can think of is duct. But duct is not 5 letters. The heck other word ends with UCT? I can't think of a single other word that starts with that ends with UCT actually. Man. I would like to go draft over here off the den, but actually I don't even know why I want to do that. We want to go this way, really. And I'm remembering that the western edge is less likely to be locked, and we're on 1 key. So we want to try and get into the foundation. Aye. Yeah, I was gonna say, if that works, that'd be hilarious. Really happy about that. So I think this is just gonna tell us it's an O. Boat and bat. Boat and bat, yeah. And we don't have that one. That added an O to this. Ooh, is one of those letters wrong? Oof. I'm gonna put a question mark on these just to make sure that I double check them later. It's OUCT. What I can't, I don't think that's anything. I'll have to remember to try and check those. I don't think there's anything we can craft here. Yeah, this would require the battery. And the coin purse doesn't go with either of them. Yeah. Nothing to craft. Alright, don't be locked. Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? And it's because we're north, and the further north you go, the more likely things are to be locked. Ooh. Oh, man. I have a lot of thoughts here. I still want to pull off the chapel garage combo to try and look at the stained glass from the back of the chapel. I really think that's something, and I need to stop thinking about that so much. But obviously that'd require taking the chapel first and then finding the garage. My other thought is that taking the pool here might give us another reason to try and find the boiler room. Now the problem is we have such limited space. Like with the lab and security here, we had a lot of room to try and get power into it. If we draft a pool here and then we pull a boiler room right here, like we need to find a room that requires power right next to it. Or if we draft the boiler room in one of these two, we're screwed before we can even find anything that would use it. I mean, if we discover it down here, maybe we've got some room to work with, but if we take the pool here, and then we find the pump room. I mean, we still haven't seen the sauna. I would like to know what the sauna is, too. With the limited steps, I'm gonna go chapel today. I want to try and get the chapel garage thing figured out. And the pool, I still don't think is quite as useful until we can figure out getting power to the pump room. So I'm gonna save that for another day. I'm gonna take the chapel. Hopefully that was an alright choice. Before we go any further north, let's head south and try and get into the foundation. Our last key. Our last key. And we have no rerolls left. So we have to go drawing room. God, I'd like to take the commissary. I would really prefer to take the commissary, but drawing room gives us a reroll, which gives us a really high chance of getting into the foundation. So we do it. We gotta do it. Yeah. There aren't drawings in the chapel, right? No. No drawings to look at in the chapel. These all have arrows under them. They do. Okay. All of these drawings have arrows under them. Arrows like the clock? But I think the clock's with the arrows are slightly angled. What times do I have written for those? 9:15, 3:45. Those are straight across. Okay. Well, let's note it. In the drafting room, some of the pictures, actually all the pictures had arrows matching the first set of arrows from den/weight room clocks. I don't know. Weird. Really weird. I'm sorry, did you say you're locked? No. Oh, we're even in the West Wing, and it... What? What? Why did that work? Why did that just work? What? A floor plan so secretive, it had been removed from the drafting pool to avoid anyone unwanted accidentally stumbling upon it. This secluded garden, flanked by a variety of Morajai fruit trees, has served as a private retreat to at least 2 other generations of Sinclairs. What? How did we find this? Is there... I genuinely don't know. I just tried the key because... how are you supposed to find this? I bet somewhere we'll find a hint that tells us the secret garden can only appear on the west flank of the building or something. What the heck? What just happened? I truly don't know how that just worked. But we found it. We found this secret garden, and it extends out of the house. This is so cool. And there's the moon. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm so overwhelmed by what just happened. U-turn. Okay, let's dig this. Safe deposit key. Okay. Please let me find the vault today. I think turning that is going to do something with that, is my guess. Swan. A swan. A little bird bath fountain thing. Can I pick fruits? No, let's finish digging. Finish doing our digging. Some coins. I'd love to find a key. Oh my god, and this also got us access to the foundation. What an insane draw. What a crazy, crazy draw. Look, for all of the moments of RNG frustration in a game like this, it's moments like that that make RNG heavy roguelikes worth it. Those high rolls are what makes the RNG so fun, you know? Like, what the heck just happened? We're staring down the barrel of not being able to get into the foundation, our whole goal for the last 15 minutes, and we hit the absolute high roll. Oh, there's one on either side. They turn it in different directions, if I had to guess. I'm just looking at this. This is kind of interesting. Does this reminds me of that drawing that we found in her ladyship's quarters, or whatever it's called. And also, opening this door triggered our experiment. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, but that wasn't a security door, it was a locked door that we used a special key on. How the heck did that work? I don't know. Alright, let's turn you, see what you do. Okay. Alright, I had a feeling it was either going to move these or move that. So is this... Hold on, you're smashable. No way. Okay, that's how you get north. That's how you get to the north side, and possibly how you get all the way around to the east side. Okay. Goals. Goals. Activate the power. Yeah, we'll put underneath that. Bring power hammer to secret garden. Which, I mean, that seems like a freaking stretch. We gotta get a power hammer, and then we gotta get a secret garden key, and then we have to understand how to actually draft the secret garden. We certainly don't know how to do all that, but this is breakable, and it just makes me want to open that so badly. Alright, my guess is we have to get these arrows pointing towards the moon. Oh yeah, because the top one already points at it. Okay. So this should turn the bottom one, and we'll have to do it one more time to get them all pointing west. That's my guess. Wait, did we know that? West lever is in Secret Garden. I do have that written down. I'd completely forgotten about that. Okay. Alright. Alright. West antechamber entrance unlocked. We could possibly still get to it. We're gonna need some keys, because I think even that one was locked. But what the heck? Also, do you see where my little cursor is on the map? Wow. Secret garden. Chill as heck. Let's just try and draft this real quick. Alright. We're here. We're here. We're going down the foundation. Now, question. Am I gonna need a lot of steps down here? Should I try to draft some steps before going in? Okay, we're not going to need more than 13 steps. I know that. But will we screw ourselves by going in and not having the steps to get back and continue drafting? If. Let's draft a little more until we feel it's too dangerous for us to keep drafting. Like we're gonna ruin our... You're locked. That's rude. And it costs us 2 steps just to get back in there. I changed my mind immediately. We're going down. We're going down. Do not delay gratification. Okay. Why am I surprised? I knew that. I knew that, right? Tomb entrance. Fountain entrance. Cliffside. Whoa. Wait a second. Foundation entrance. Okay. We can call the elevator down into here. Okay, so if I... Oh my god, so many things happening in my brain at once. Okay. If I can unlock this door, let's see if we can unlock it. Okay, this is still locked. We have to find the key to this, because once we do, at the start of our day, we can turn around, go out the entrance hall, into the basement, and then come up into the foundation and start our day just in the middle of the house. Which is crazy, but on top of that, I think the fact that this picture is here, and this picture is here, and an upgrade disc, oh my god, it just keeps getting better, and that this picture is here, is because we would never be able to figure out the letter for the foundation otherwise. And I think that means the foundation would always appear here for everyone. I don't think this is our unique location. I think everyone gets the foundation here. Okay. Okay, let's see. So much stuff just happened. Oh man, I hate it. I hate leaving here without getting that, but I don't know what it is. I don't know. So cool figuring all this out. So cool. A thought that just occurred to me about the foundation. Its rarity is rare. So, did I don't think when I drafted the foundation, that was the first time I'd ever drafted this slot of the house, you know? So, that's weird that I could draft another room in place of the foundation. How does that work? Because this place really doesn't move at all. I don't know. Yeah, you're locked. Yeah. Alright, back through the West Wing Hall, I think. We're gonna try and scoop up some steps by grabbing some bedrooms here. Do I have you? West Wing Hall. Oh yeah, I already determined that before I went down. Okay. Let's go here first. You're locked too? What is with all these locked doors? Why is everything locked? Oh no. That's crazy. Did we do something to make these all locked? Does turning the security up? I'm pretty sure that only affects key-carded doors. What did we do to make so many keys, so many locked doors show up? Spread fruit throughout the house. There's a ton of steps waiting for us in the conference room because of the secret garden. Oh, that combo didn't even occur to me. Okay, to the conference room we go, and then up to try and get into the antechamber. Look at all this! Look at this! Oh, I wish we had the thing that made apples, quote-unquote, more delicious. Oh, yes. 29 steps. Wow. Back from the brink of death. They're both facing towards this fan? What's that all about? Chief and Chef. Wow. I had written that off, but an eye goes in our top left corner. Chief and Chef. That's funny. Because they weren't the normal frame, I'd written them off as not being anything. Yeah, you can see the brick wall of our secret garden out there. How cool. You have all the notes from the meetings in the conference room. Rude. Oh, man. Alright, don't be locked. Don't be locked. God damn it. Okay. Over to the den. Draft from there. Used a lot of steps. Oh, you're locked too. We gotta go all the way back to the entrance hall. Oh, we want to use the upgrade disc in laboratory or security. Okay. So I think we just run straight down here. There's no reason to go to any of these other... I forgot to check the observatory book. We have the steps. We have the steps to pop into the observatory and just check the book. Just see The Fixed Stars, Constellations by Richard Witt. Okay, this is the book in the library. I'm gonna assume maybe it's a signed copy or something that we get from the library. That's my guess. Yep. Alright, let's get our upgrade disc. What do you got for me? Nursery. Okay, cool. The nursery's a good room, so I'm curious what the upgrades are. 3 more steps. Nurse's station. That's really funny. From nursery to nurse's station. If you have less than 10 steps when you enter this room, set your steps to 20. So, I mean, you could draft this and then leave it there and come back when you've got like 2 steps left, you know, and instantly bump back up to 20. When you draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room, the indoor nursery. Nursery like for plants instead of for babies. I feel like I keep doing this. I keep taking the kind of boring option, but this just seems like the best one. I mean, this one seems really cool and really good, but again, it's more situational than this is. And this is so cool, but you have to go back. You have to go back for the gems, you know? We're yet to have a consistent way of banking lots of steps to be able to double back frequently and stuff. So I gotta go with the boring one for now, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. God, I'm gonna be so pissed if I draft something and get the chance to bring it back. Stag and tag, yeah, we've got that. If I draft a vault, I'm gonna be so upset if I don't have the steps to get back to it. Alright, what do you got for me? Well, we have one last thing we can do in this run, which is go back out to our root cellar and dig spots in there that we didn't get to dig at the beginning. Right? Yeah. It's so funny if we found a key out in the root cellar. That'd be curious. Key? 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 Oh, key. Now steps are our problem. We got one key. 13 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We can draft a room off the den. The run is not dead. We can't get over here to do stuff with this, but maybe we can draft a big, like, if we got the master bedroom here. That'd be so funny if we kept this run alive right now off of that one key. Alright, give me a master bedroom. A nursery. I can't remember if nursery triggers off itself. That'd give, if it did, theoretically, that would give us 8 steps. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, but we don't have a key. All of those are locked. So, billiard room. Hope to find some food laying around. Hope to find some food laying around. And get keys out of the dart puzzle. Or spend a gem to roll the dice. Oh my god, I literally can't decide. If we pulled a kitchen off of this, that'd be nuts. That'd be a crazy roll. I think it is more likely we get a run-saving room out of this than that we find like a banana in here and it gets us the ability to draft something else that saves our run. So let's go for it. Roll the dice. Walk-in closet. You, I could have used a long time ago. Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances across the estate and grounds. Man, I could have used those so long ago. 2 gems and car keys. You're playing with me. You're playing with me. This should be a T. Yep. Yep, because we know there's a T in this spot. Okay, in our notes, I'd put a question mark next to that one, but that one is certainly not a question mark. The U and the C, I'm still questioning a bit. So, I thought this was the lady who lives in here. People, screenshot. Yeah, I was pretty sure that this is the woman whose room this is. You know, because like her ladyship's bedroom or whatever references the walk-in closet. So I'm a little confused by a picture of herself being in here. Unless it was put there after she died by someone else, maybe? I'm thinking maybe we can deduce what this sketch is of using the fact that the difference is a T. Oh, plant and plan. Ah, that doesn't give us any more information. We knew that was a plant. Dang you. Got the swan here. Alright. Take me. Take me, I'm out of steps. Let's watch the campfire. Fireplace. Wow. Ending this run with 56 coins. I mean, how did we even get all those? Dig sites, the coin purse, archaeological manor, 23 excavated dig spots. You're damn right we did. 106 steps taken. Wow. Damn. Coat check. We gotta put that in our future run stuff. There is a... What did we put in there? Oh my god. The vault key. Vault, lock box key in coat check. Put that in our tomorrow list. Okay, let's just go through the list of things we got to see today. We got a upgrade disc here, and we upgraded our nursery. We got a ton of use out of the laboratory. We got like 3 or 4 stars out of the laboratory. I'm just noticing the all the little dig sites in front of the house. That's so cute. We got like 3 or 4 stars out of the laboratory. We got made fun of by the dining room for not finding the boiler room, which was very rude. We ordered a package, so hopefully we find the mailroom tomorrow. The library, we placed an order for a new book. Yeah. We went down into the foundation, which, very cool. We know that we need that key for that basement badly, because that means that we can just go outside and go through the basement and pop up in the middle of the house. Which means we're much closer to the antechamber. You know, if we can find a reliable way to trigger access to the antechamber, we can go down through the basement and start closer. The secret garden, I have no idea what the heck went down with us finding the secret garden there. That was so funny. Just literally thinking our run is over and then attempting some random little flower key we have in our pocket on the door and opening it up to a hidden garden. And then that hidden garden giving us a bunch of fruit in the conference room to allow us to keep going on the run. Hilarious. So funny. And we discovered the what lever is it? The west lever is in the secret garden. I think something we did, and I can't remember what it would be, but I think something we did today triggered more locked doors, because locked. I mean, there were locked doors everywhere, and the West Wing Hall is supposed to it's supposed to be less likely to find locked rooms in the West Wing. At least, I think so. Maybe that information is wrong, and I need to revisit that. I think I got that from the commissary, so maybe I need to revisit that, but... Oh, so cool. What a cool day. Can't wait to run it back. Unfortunately, it is midnight, so I'm hitting the end of today at a good time. That's so funny. Our one new room was the secret garden. What a crazy new room to find. I'm hitting the end of this run just in time to go to bed, so I can't run another right away. But really cool. Really, really cool. This game just keeps unfolding, and it just keeps getting cooler with every run. There's so much depth and so much lore we still don't have, and we haven't even made it into the antechamber, into room 46, and I don't think that will be the end of the game, you know? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. That was a fun one. I'm at 2 hours and 4 minutes, so we're gonna have to chop this one up a bit again. But I really hope you enjoyed that one. Subscribe, like, comment. You know, I'd love to hear people's thoughts on the runs, how they're going. Because I really enjoy talking about games that I'm passionate about. So anyway, yeah, hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Later.